Oh my god. Do you know that song where it's like heart is so jet lagged. Heart is so jet lagged. You know that
no,
one?
I don't think
Heart
I do.
is I think it's Simple Plan featuring Natasha Benefield.
That is a crazy collab.
Okay, so the lyrics make me think of you because trying to figure out the time zones making me crazy.
That's so
and
true.
I wake up to your sunset.
I'm so honored.
That came into my head today and I was like, oh my god, this is supposed to be about a long distance relationship, but this is my long distance relationship.
I don't think I've heard this one by Simple Plan. Wow.
You'll have to listen to it.
I definitely will have to listen to it.
It made me think of you.
It's so cute.
Oh my god.
I'm like watching the music video right now, and there's like a part where she's like laying on the bed with her on her tummy and her legs are crossed, and she's like kicking her feet on the phone.
That was us recording. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 18 of Tear Chat.
Oh my god.
I'm Tony and this is
sincerelyLyn. Hi.
There's been some drama. We're gonna talk about it even though we don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you want some unprofessional opinions on all this drama happening right now? We got you.
The only knowledge I have behind any of this is what I've seen on Twitter, and that's probably not a good source, so I don't know.
There's been quite a few things that have happened, at least in the streamer world, and since we're both chronically online, that's probably the stuff that we've seen.
Yeah, my For You page is a dangerous place on Twitter.
Yeah, dude. My For You page is always so depressed. Like, it's so, like, angry and rage baity every time I go on. And I don't interact with stuff, but somehow it keeps finding the most, like, crazy takes or just, like, stories that are warped and then pushing them to me. And I'm like, this can't be real. Do a little bit of research. And I'm like, this isn't real. They're just,
oh my God.
They got this stupid check mark and they're trying to get that check from Twitter for, like, engagement, impressions. It's like the website is so trash. Oh,
has your algorithm been different since moving to Japan?
That's actually really funny you mentioned that. Yes. I guess Twitter is kind of popular in Japan. I don't know if they necessarily use it the same way that like people use it in the States, and I'm sure there's bots on here in Japanese that write in Japanese too. I have no idea. Yeah. But when I get on, it'll just be some random post in like Japanese, and I'll like translate it, and I just follow the thread as well. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting the tea right now. A lot of it has been about the elections that they just redid here in Japan for like their house seats. I'm not entirely sure, but they're getting a lot more conservative and anti-foreigner. So I've been seeing people post about that, and that's been a little bit sad. But I'm like, oh,
you're foreign.
I am the foreigner. And I understand being upset with people like coming to your country and not like assimilating. A lot of the obnoxious kick streamers doing crazy stuff have like really pissed off a lot of the Japanese people, and then they just get a bad rap for all tourists. But I mean, I don't know. This is crazy. I get a lot of I don't even interact with it, but it'll just be like people calling out women. Like, dude, I swear I'm on some like misogynistic timeline with this, but it's like calling out women using like filters and dating apps, and then it shows like what they look like in the app and then what they look like in real life, and they look completely normal in real life. It's just, you know, their face isn't as pointy, like their chin. They don't really like, I don't know, it's giving anime kind of. I get some of that. And then I also get like, it's crazy, I get like fat shaming posts. And oh
my God.
I don't know, man. And it's crazy because like the weight of these women that are like being shared, sometimes they're like K-pop idols too. And it's like they're already really fit to begin with. But then they're like comparing them to then versus now when they were much younger to like, you know, 5 years later. And I'm just like, what? And it's really unhealthy. So basically what I'm saying is, even though I am getting things in Japanese, they're still just as toxic as if they were in English. And again, I'm not interacting with them other than, I guess, it's probably because I'm clicking on it to translate it. And it's like, oh, she wants to see more of this. But it's like, I want to know what it says. It's just a random picture sometimes.
Oh, man.
I can't win.
What was crazy that blew up to me, which I'm just not surprised that it did, was I saw like Kaide's post about like how her and Tens haven't been together for a while.
Yeah.
Like I just looked at it and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess I know I haven't really seen any posts of them interacting or anything recently. But that's fine. Cool. And then I moved on.
Same reaction.
And then it kept coming back up on my timeline of all of these freaks being like
parasocial Andes.
Oh my god.
She cheated on him clearly, even though it was like it was an agreed upon breakup. They literally got together in the park to like write down what the tweet was going to be. She had the unfortunate position of being the messenger because she tweeted it from her account. So it's like, shoot the messenger. When she's directly involved. It was kind of grossing me out though, because I don't know everything about the relationship other than what they share online. So and you and I are both older in our own relationship, so I mean they got together when they were 17. They like moved in together. Tens was like gonna go pro in Valorant, and then he of his own accord decided to like step down from that because he didn't want to do that, whatever. And then Kaide unfortunately got like leukemia, I believe. And so that was like a whole thing. And they were together for that. And then, not that I've ever been through cancer or anything like that, but the person I was at 17 was much different than what I was at 24. And if I was with someone that I did everything with, all of my hobbies, all of my friendships, all of my job, like living together 24/7, I understand that there's a lack of growth, like a lack of discovering who you are.
No, I totally get it. Like I was in a relationship, like I've been in a serious relationship for like just most of my adulthood, and even like my teens. You know, I had a boyfriend from 17 to 20 or whatever, and then from I feel like I had maybe a year of like not having anything, still no like true time to myself by yourself. So I get that. The big thing is though, like just going and seeing what people are assuming about them, and they're just like, I feel like, I don't know, I mean maybe I don't really interact with their audience, but maybe people were like consistently asking, maybe like, why aren't they doing stuff together, why aren't they doing stuff together, did they break up? So they might have been getting a lot of that. So maybe that's why they made the post. But I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh, I never even thought twice about this couple. Like, well, why?
People were sharing clips of Kaide when she was going through cancer. Like, she was just venting on stream, and she said something about how like when women get a serious illness, if their partner is male, they're more likely to like leave them. But if the roles are reversed, it's like the opposite. And she was just like, you know, saying whatever that statistic was, and it's very unfortunate, very sad and heartbreaking, you know. People were linking that, and then, you know, being like, so much for that mentality, blah blah blah. Like he quit his pro career to like help take care of you, XYZ, stuff like that. And I'm like, but in the post, like even Tens clarified later that like he never quit because of her illness. He just did it of his own accord. And I can't imagine, like, that's a lot of pressure when you're trying to go pro at a young age too. So I thought it was so crazy that we have like 18-year-olds being all up in other people's business like that. And I'm like, and then it also started the conversation where it's like, should streamers disclose their relationships? And I'm like,
ooh, I recently learned that Sakura is Kaide's sister.
Yes.
And I only knew that because she was on, I think she was on another podcast. And then I like linked that together and I was like, oh my God. And they talked a lot about like, should you go public with your relationship? And it's like, should you keep it private? Should you?
So here's the thing. Do you think guys streamers ever like think about that? Or they're just like, I need to I need to not tell my audience about my relationship. Like I'm curious because I feel like this is a thing that women streamers have to decide on.
Yeah, I do think that like female streamers in relationship would have to think about that more than guys do. Not to say that guys don't think about that, but I think the repercussions of guys not like disclosing the relationship is different from women disclosing their relationship. You tell your chat that you're in a relationship and suddenly it's like you're negative 30% CCB. Like it's like I remember I just remember very specific chatters who, not that I care that they're gone, but they left specifically because they find out that you're in a relationship.
Do they specifically tell you that? They're like, I'm leaving.
They like tell you, but they make like passive comments or whatever, like in chat, and then they just never show up again. And it's like, okay, I see what your weird intentions were, I guess. I don't know. I feel like if a guy says that he's in a relationship, nobody's gonna be like, streamer married, people leave. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I've thought about it now that I'm like much older, and I don't think there's anything wrong with posting your significant other on like Facebook or whatever, Instagram. Like, do what you want to do that makes you happy. But like, I've never really been one to like share photos like that. Mainly because I guess I just don't get into Facebook that much. And I treated my Instagram as like my own separate, well, we said this last episode. I kind of wish I would have made my Instagram business from the very beginning. Yeah. But I kind of like skirted the lines between the two until I discovered that I wanted it to be mainly only business. And it's one of those things where I'm like, if I could go back, I am so comfortable with my relationship status and everything like that. Like I don't need to tell people anything about it. I shouldn't have to, because Twitch is for entertainment in my eyes. Yeah. I think of a lot of people, or I can think of a few people that like chose to hide their relationship to some degree just to like benefit off of, I don't know, people thinking that they have like a chance with them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of chatters go to like single streamers or whatever, like with the like I just fantasy mindset. Like they just fall in love with the idea of this person.
Yes, that's and exactly
so
what it is.
I don't blame people for wanting to, you know, not to kind of hide the relationship from stream, because I mean, whether you hide it or you don't hide it, I don't think that it doesn't matter either way. I mean, you're a streamer. Like what? like you play video game and you be entertaining to chat. That's what they do. And your personal life shouldn't matter if you choose to do.
I mean, I think of like some other jobs too, like teaching. You like show up and like your coworkers start judging you because you're not married or something.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. Like it's funny because I do a whole like presentation about myself at the beginning of the year, but I never really expect them to remember it. So they'll always like come up to me and ask me questions and be like, "Miss, are you engaged?" And I'm like, "Yes, I wear this ring every day." Like, do you not notice? They're like, "Do you love him?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Oh my
like,
God.
"Are you cheating on him?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "Are you Snapchatting other people?" And I'm like, "No." Because that's what they use, Snapchat.
Do they still use Snapchat?
It was very funny. I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
wow.
Snapchat and TikTok. I remember when I got Snapchat in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade when I got Snapchat.
I do not think little middle schoolers should be having a Snapchat. Oh my God.
Yeah, probably not. I think Snapchat gave me the filters. Oh my God. They ruined my life. Filters ruined my life with taking pictures. Oh my God. It's just like such bad facial dysmorphia after using them. Like your entire
I agree.
Developing brain life. Like it's hard to get out of it.
I was on like the I guess older end of it. So like when Instagram was popular, people were doing filters, but it wasn't like really changing your face shape. It was just like changing the color tone of things. Oh, yeah. And as someone who had acne and like, you know, scarring, hyperpigmentation from it, I definitely probably dabbled in that. But I feel like I didn't take a lot of pictures back then because I didn't get into the filters. Or like if I did take a filter, I didn't want to like post it as an actual Instagram picture. I would keep it for myself. Like I have pictures of, remember the flower crown? Like I have pictures of me using the flower crown and like all those. I don't know.
Did you see the trend on? Oh, you probably did, but the trend.
I did. I forgot to post about it.
Yeah, like a
saw
2016 picture versus a 2026 picture.
Yeah, I need to find
cute.
some. I'm like so late to that. I was moving during that, and then I was like, oh, my pictures are on my PC. Certainly, when I get it back, I'll like go through. I did not go through.
I'll post one to make you feel better too, because I'm a little late. I'm always late to trends.
Okay, that's fine. It'll be great.
How old were you in 2016?
That's a good question. How many years ago was that?
I was 17.
So I was like 21.
It was 20 years ago. What do you mean?
What do you mean 20 years ago?
Oh, sorry, 10 years ago.
Oh, you're right. I was 21.
Okay.
I wasn't even looking at like what year it is either. In my head, I was like, it's 2025 or something like that.
I don't know why I thought 2006.
20 years ago. Anyway, so Tens and Kaede, they broke it up.
I think Jason and Sakura broke up for the second time.
Which is crazy as well. They like both did those posts kind of like close to each other. Especially because Sakura and Kaede are sisters. And I'm like, what is going on? That's crazy. But
I think they're pretty close too.
They probably are. Tens and Kaede have been broken up for a while. So they just officially did their thing on that. And then I'm like, damn, like Valentine's Day is coming up. I kind of sucky wuckies.
Would you wait till after Valentine's Day to break up with somebody?
Ooh.
I think I'd do it before.
I think I would probably want to do it before. Because I wouldn't really want them spending money on me when I'm just not interested in them anymore.
Yeah. I kind of have, oh my God, fuck. I kind of have a crazy story.
Okay. So
this was when I was in like talking stages. I was friends with Pinto before we started dating. I was kind of in like that weird year of my life where I was just kind of single, but like testing the waters, I guess, with people. Like just like going on dates or whatever. Never in my mind I was dating this person. But I had gone on dates with them.
Okay.
And so I like, oh my God, this was during the time that I had a crush on Pinto, but I was trying to stop. Because I was like, this is never gonna work out. It's long distance. It's he don't even know you, little bro. And it was like that. And so I went on these dates with this guy or whatever. And as soon as I got wind of Pinto being interested in me, I was like, oh shit. Oh my God. I had a date planned with this dude. Do I cancel or do I go?
Okay.
And I was like, I'll go. But then at the end, I have to tell him I don't want to hang out with him anymore. In hindsight, I should have just canceled and not went and told him.
Yeah.
But I went and I hung out with him or whatever. And then at the end, when he's dropping me off in my car, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And like I brought it up a little bit, like not close enough to my car. So it was just like 3 minutes of the most awkward silence ever. And I was like, I was just so anxious and like, cause he was just dead silent and the radio was off and everything. And I'm just like waiting to get back to my car. And then I'm like, okay, bye. And when I get home, he sends me like a wall of text being like, if we've been on X amount of dates and if you didn't know by now, then why were we still doing this? And I'm like, you're valid, but I can't talk to you anymore because I have gotten what I've wanted. So oh my God. I feel I should have done it before, but we are where we are.
I would think that too.
So maybe I'm an after Valentine's Day person.
You actually might be.
Are you a before?
I feel like I would like to break up with someone before, but like when it's in that moment. It could be really like, oh, stressful, whatever. So I don't know. I think I would be able, if it's through text, which is probably a terrible way of breaking up with someone. But I mean, to be fair, all my relationships before Bristol were like, I don't know, like a few months or something like that, and they're in high school. So take that as you will.
I'm gonna screenshot and send you the text that he sent me because I still have it for some reason.
That's crazy.
Just in my phone from like years ago. I need you to read it. I am sending it.
File.data. Wow.
I don't know what that is.
She's trying to send me a virus.
Just read it and I'll describe your facial reaction.
I mean, how many years has it been?
2020. It was 6 years ago.
6? Well, he wrote that in caps. 6'7" is what he wrote in caps, guys. Wait, can I say another word he said? He said pussyfooting.
He did say pussyfooting. And I think it's because I said that to him once, and so he just learned what that word meant.
Oh my god. Is he doing better now, though?
I think so.
Toadie's the... Well, you guys weren't even, like... It was just talking stages,
No, it was just talking. Like, it was, like...
Not exclusive.
Yeah, what? We went on 6 dates. And by dates, it's like we went and hung out. It wasn't it wasn't like anything happened.
It was one of those things where it's like, if you already were interested in like Pinto at the time, and now that was like, and Pinto showed interest back or something like that, it's like, why would you continue hang out or date, or you aren't dating, but like talk to someone else, you know? But I do think young Tony should have broken up before the 6 days.
Well, what was I gonna do? Call him up and be like, "What's up, bud? I don't think I can go on any more dates with you anymore." Because it was like within that few days, I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Everything was happening so fast.
I mean, I guess it depends on like the dates as well, because it's like, are you going to the park to hang out? You're not really spending a lot of money or expecting anyone to pay for you. So,
well, there was a couple of park ones, but there was some like, the one that we went to that day was a haunted house.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
And so he paid for me. Mm-hmm. And then I stopped, and then I told him.
Young Tony might have been kind of in the wrong for that.
I did consider it, I think. Oh my god, I look like so bad now.
No, it's okay.
Fuck, I was young. I'm pretty sure I asked somebody, I was like, should I go or should I not go? And they were like, you should go.
And they said, just go. Another thing I saw on my For You page was some posts of Pokimane doing a TikTok trend with her neighbor/workout partner, who is a guy and he's muscly. And it was, I don't know what the audio is for it, but basically the girl, or like the person 1 puts their arms behind their back, and then person 2 is behind them, like flexing with their arms out to like replace person 1's arms. Does that make sense? So it gives like an optical illusion. Yeah. So like you're like this, and then the other person's arms are behind you, and then you switch, and it's really funny because you go from like big muscly with cute girl to big muscly guy with small slim girl arms, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what the audio is or whatever, but she like posted them doing that, and then like them working out or something like that. And there was a engagement bait post that was like, Pokimane posted a TikTok with her neighbor/workout partner. And I don't know where they got these numbers from. They're literally making them up, in my opinion. But they were claiming that she lost 40% of her viewership from it. Like literally a straight up lie for engagement. So people click on it. I feel like faceless accounts on Twitter are so fucking toxic.
Yes.
Like, the second they can hide their identity, they're like, I'm going to profit off of this individual, or like this niche, the streaming niche, you know? So people were like calling them out. Saying like, where'd you get this data from? It's like fake. And then it started another conversation, which we kind of talked about earlier, like, should you hide your relationship from the internet? And I don't know, like, I think of like professors at universities and stuff, like, you know, they're married, but they don't need to like talk about it or anything like that. And I'm like, maybe it's a bit different when it's like face-to-face education. But I you know what I think of like going to the circus and like watching performers, and I'm like, I don't care if they're married or not. Like, why would I care? I'm not saying all streamers work at the circus, but you
It's
know,
the parasocial frogs. Streaming's very
Yeah.
parasocial. It's like, even as a YouTuber, like, you don't have that live feedback from the person that you're watching. And so it becomes very real when you're live interacting with them, that it's like, oh, you're my friend now. And I need to have a friendship status with you and know things that friends would know, and then it just spirals from there.
That's why I really liked Discord, which coincidentally enough, we can talk about Discord here in a second.
Yeah, oh my god.
But I really like Discord because it was like a public forum almost, if you will, where, you know, everyone could gather offline and still talk, and you as the streamer can join in on the conversations if you want to. It's not like you're required to be there, and then it's not like you have to share more than whatever you're willing to share. But that's also why I just cannot deal with DMs of any shape or form. Like, do not DM me. I will most likely not reply because I just don't want to know. Sometimes I might reply on like Instagram if someone like says a comment and it's funny to like whatever my picture is. I'll be like, LOL. Half the time they go to that other inbox.
Yeah,
because every platform has like another inbox, and like if it doesn't get filtered through, it just goes there and I don't even know it exists.
Yeah, I had the same thing happen with Discord. I had like 20 message requests at one point, and I was like, who the fuck are all these people? I was going through them, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even realize that this was here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm gonna sound so like I'm a trendsetter. No, so my name on Discord, my handle is @Lyn, LYN. I get so many friend requests every other day because people are trying to like make a Discord name and they want to get @Lyn.
They want your handle.
And the only way you can check is if you like add someone. So that's what they're doing. And sometimes people like offer to buy it from me.
Really?
Which
How much?
I don't want to buy. I've never like humored the conversation because I don't want to
put
know.
out a straight offer.
Yeah, they don't put out a straight offer, but it's crazy because in League of Legends, before they changed the name system in that game, it was individual names as well. So I had the username Lyn on League, and I would get people adding me asking to buy it because people want to buy it for like Lindis from Fire Emblem 7, which is great. Love her, by the way. But I was like,
yeah.
And now looking back, I'm like, damn, I should have just sold my username to them on League, because years later they like ununiquified those names. I don't know what to.
I literally was saying the same word, so I don't know what else it would be.
Speaking of Discord, they're in some crazy shit right now because they're trying to set up like they're saying everyone is going to have age verification, which means they want you to take a picture of your face and send it into them so they can determine, or maybe even your ID. I don't even know.
I think it's
so they
your
can determine
ID.
that you're over the age of 18. If you're not over the age of 18, they can't determine it. Your account's going to be locked to like a teenage level, surface level account kind of. And it restricts you from seeing like the not safe for work rooms. It means when you get a DM, it goes to that other inbox that we kind of talked about earlier automatically. I think there was like one or two other things, but it was just very, I guess, interesting to me because I think Discord had a data leak already.
Yeah, they have.
And I'm like, why would I want to send in a picture of myself when you've already had this happen once? Like, hello? No.
That's what I was like talking about. I was like, I've already fucking bought from Temu. What's another driver's license uploaded to Discord? Like, whatever. So but then I was like, oh, I just hope they don't have a data breach. And then they're like, they've already had a data breach in the past.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm like, well, what the fuck? What am I gonna do? Stop using Discord? This is my most used social app.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So here's also the thing for me. I think I could get by fine with like the restricted teenage level account because I don't frequent any Discords that have like a not safe for work room.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm like, you know what? It's fine for me. I don't really mind. There's nothing wrong if you have one in your Discord, but I've never like had or pushed for a not safe for work room in my Discord because I didn't want it to devolve into like people sharing like their very niche porn, because I don't want to fucking know what you look at. I do not want to know that. Like, stay away from me. I don't want to fucking know. I don't want to see whatever you're shit is.
Yeah,
I do not need to know that
never-
much information about you. Sorry, I feel very strongly about this.
No, I am kind of in the same boat. I mean, I had an NSFW channel, I think when I first kind of had my Discord, because I was like learning about what it is that people had in Discords. I think I saw something about like, I think Discord partners can't have an NSFW channel.
Yeah, they did get rid of that. Yeah, they did say
or
that.
they still have it, I don't know, something like that. And then it was like, there was something with your community channel not being able to have a NSFW channel for like it was something, and I can't remember what, so I got rid of it. But then at the same time I was like, maybe if I was like not in a relationship I wouldn't care as much, but I feel like I don't want to look at other people's shit, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
nah,
I didn't
I'm
even
fine
think about
without
that.
it.
I didn't even think about like people possibly sharing like other people's like nudes or their own nudes in there. I didn't even think about that aspect. I was just thinking of like the crazy like fetish porn.
Yeah. Even if I did have one, I feel like I wouldn't look at it, but
I've looked at it in other people's Discords before, and I mean, like, it's been several years, so I don't even know. Maybe it was even yours or something. But when I did look at it, it was like the same 3 or 4 individuals, and then no one else would say anything. And I was just like, I don't think this is really needed. So I just never had one. But you're right. With the Discord partner program, you couldn't have one. But then also, if you wanted like to set your Discord server as like a community server where like people could freely see it on like the community tab and join, I don't think you could have one either.
Yeah, that must have been
And that might have been it.
Kelly's is very raunchy. She has this pictures and she has got this picture in hers.
Okay, well that one is like whoa. I could even share this one. This one is not raunchy at all.
No, I know I was joking. No,
I'm saying that for the listener.
Oh, it's a Kool-Aid. It's a Kool-Aid man banging the Kool-Aid woman.
I didn't even know there was a Kool-Aid woman. But it says want to get cool laid, like.
There's also a clip of you in here.
I wouldn't even say that's not safe for work. It's like so silly. It's not.
I know, it looks like it's all silly stuff. It's funny. It's just funny because there's a clip of you and then it's the fucking Kool-Aid.
Why the fuck? It's literally bro, I'm saving this one to like.
Oh my god.
It's literally a clip of me and Rainy, Kelly, and Tony playing Yap Yap, which is like a wizard's game. You go in a castle and you break things to get a score, and then you cast spells by yelling them into your mic. And Tony had a piss wand. So
I have a piss wand.
What was the spell? Do you remember?
Piss yuck.
Piss yuck. She would say that, and then piss would come out of her wand, and then she could split the stream.
Mm-hmm. Double piss yuck.
And then she could make it a sprinkler coming out of her wand.
That was Oculus Tempest Piss Yuck or something.
Oh,
it was
man.
Crazy.
You got them all memorized.
I was my favorite wand.
Yeah.
And I could turn people into fish.
She could. She turned me into a fish in the middle of like a monster attacking us on accident.
Great.
So the monster's like attacking everyone and we're all screaming and I'm just a fish flopping on the floor. I'm kind of curious what the perspective looks like on that.
There were some good clips from that.
Yeah, Yap Yap was a fun. I feel bad calling it friend slop, but it was a good
friend slop.
It was a good friend slop game. Friend slop being, you know, it's kind of flavor of the month. You get all your friends together and it's just like an instance where you play for like 3 hours and then you're good with the game. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good time. I liked it more than Repo, so.
God, dude, this is what I say every single time I play Repo, I'm dead 95% of the time. I just can't play the video game.
I don't like. I just want to sit there and like yap and like look at my friends talk when I play, and then the bad guys come around, and if you make noise, they like will target you. So you gotta shut the fuck up. But I can't seem to do that sometimes. That's
why I tried going in the cart, but that didn't even do me any good because I just got fucking laser beamed. Oh my god.
I know. But we were also drunk, so
yeah, it was very
might
fun.
be a little bit why.
Have you cut out soju yet, or are you still a soju enjoyer? I feel like you've gotten fucked up off soju.
Yeah,
a few times now.
Next time we drink, I'm gonna buy something else because I like the soju, but because I'm fucking day drinking at like 10 a.m. my time, we get done playing games like 3 hours later, and I'm just like, well, shit, like I'm too fucked right now to continue stream, to be honest, or play anything serious.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I guess I'll end stream and lay down, and then I just have a killer headache. Like it creeps up on you so quickly, yeah. And I can't go back to sleep because I just slept to wake up. So it's just like I have to sit there with this banging headache, and I don't know, try to drink some waters, but it just never makes a difference. So I'm like, maybe I should switch to something else.
Yeah, that's why I just drink White Claw. I drink White Claw and beer. You should try I don't think you don't like White Claw, and I don't think you like beer. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. You should try Sapporo, I think is the I could be completely butchering that actually. There's a Japanese beer that's very popular. I think it's a lager, but I haven't tried it and it looks good and I want to try it. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Lager.
I'm not a beer snob, so me trying it, I'll probably just be like, I don't like it. I'm down to try everything, to be honest. So it
is a Japanese rice lager. It's supposed to be good, but
do you see the background of my...
Yeah, your light, his shadow.
He was licking his lips right in front of the light, and so you just see his mouth like...
Oh my god, he's so big.
Oh, you silly little guy.
That's funny. I'll try that beer if you try that beer.
Okay.
I don't even know if you'll like it, to be honest.
I mean, if I spend money on it, generally I'll drink it, so...
That's fair. Finto's funny because if I don't like something, he's like, you don't have to finish it. And I'm like, yes, I do. I paid money for it. I paid money for it.
That's
I don't care. He's like,
I blame my parents for that because they were always like, finish the food on your plate. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
And so now, even as an adult, it's so rare for me to throw something away. Like, oh, wait, actually, we went out yesterday. I got some shoes. I finally got, show and tell.
Shoes.
Show and tell. I'm going to show
and tell. Sneakies.
My white...
got Nike.
My white Air Force Ones. So now I'm going to look like Bristol because he already has a pair. But he says they're so comfortable to like walk around in. And my cat is playing in the bag right now. I don't know if you can hear it.
I can hear
it. He's very excited at the moment. So I got these, and then we went to the food court. There's a purpose for the story. Then we went to the food court, and I got chicken naan. What was it called?
Chicken naan.
Oh, chicken nanban, which is chicken with tartar sauce. And, well, that doesn't really help, and you can't really see it. But it looks like there's a bunch of, like, gravy on top of the chicken.
It looks like lettuce.
There was lettuce, actually.
Oh, okay.
And the tartar sauce was like kind of like an egg base, and it was just so like creamy, and I'm like eating my food and I'm like, there's rice underneath, and then you have like the fried chicken, then they put the tartar sauce on top of it. It was really good chicken and the rice was great, but there was so much of that tartar sauce. I was like, I feel sick. If I keep eating this, I'm going to literally make myself throw up. And we are 40 minutes out from where we live, and we have to take like the subway or the train to get back anyway, or we could walk. And I'm just like, bro, I gotta throw this away. I felt so bad because normally I try to finish everything from being younger, but I couldn't do it with that one, unfortunately. Also, you want to see the two other things that I got?
Yeah, wait. Yeah. I think I saw them on your story.
I know, you probably did. I got a little Sprigatito coin pouch, yes.
Coin pouch, and that's so cute.
I already have some yen inside. I got 100 right here.
Show a yen. 100 yen.
Ooh, they're 50. The 50 cents have a hole in the middle of them. I don't have one in here at the moment, but it's kind of neat.
Is 100 yen 10 cents?
It's like $1, but it's not actually $1. It's more like 85 cents ish, if that helps. It's around there. But this is my exclusive going to the arcade coin pouch where I just take Bristol's yen and then I put it into coins, and then I just put it in here, and then I play games. Which, did I tell you about that?
I saw your story, but I remember you talking about DDR or something last time.
Yeah. On Monday, I met up with one of Bristol's like coworkers who likes DDR. They're my friend now at this point. They're my friend now, but I went by myself on the train, and I was like shaking the entire time. and it was one of those moments where it's like, like when you wear a hat outside and you're just like, oh my God, I need to take this hat off. Everyone knows I don't wear hats, even though they don't know. That was me. I was like, oh my God, everyone here knows that it's my first time on the train by myself. I'm like freaking out.
Oh my god, big baby.
I'm like rocking myself. Anyway, my hands were really shaky and I was really sweaty. It was very easy. Like I know how to ride the train. I've done it plenty of times with Bristol. But it was just like my first time, and it was just a straight shot to where I needed to go anyway. I think I'll like struggle a little bit more when I have to do like a transfer where like you have to go from one train to the other train, or you have to like go from the train to like the subway, the metro or whatever. I took the train by myself and I met up with my friend and we played DDR together. And we also played Dance Rush Stardom, which is the like shuffling game that I'm really interested in. And I'm like, it's kind of like a freestyle game, but like it gives you like a song and then it's like specific, like step with your right foot, step with your left foot. But the thing is you get to stylize it however you want. It's not like I know how to shuffle that well, but it's so fun. Like I just love the freestyle aspect of it with it still kind of giving me like a little bit of direction. So I played that a bunch and like my friend, they liked it, which I was really happy about. And then we also played, they really liked that drum game with like the sticks, and then I can't think of what it's called, and it's like there's just a little guy and you just drum to the beat and you gotta hit the signs and you drum more. I was really bad at it, so I do need to practice it. I can't think of what it's called. I think if I showed you a picture of it, you'd be like, oh, I recognize that.
The only drum game I know is fucking Rock Band.
I knew you were gonna say Rock Band. No. it's like a little red drum dude who has a face on it. Red drum dude with a face, rhythm game. Oh, it's called Taiko, Drum and Fun. See, look.
Taiko? Oh, I see. Oh, I saw your Instagram story of the little guy. Oh, he's a drum. Oh, yeah. Cute.
Yeah.
He's so cute looking.
Hang on.
I like his face. He's very
But
cute.
my friend really liked that, and I was just like, they said they go like pretty much every Monday to like play DDR and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, like hell yeah, I'll go with you. So yeah, this is now my coin pouch, my little Sprigatito.
Oh, you got a
coin
friend
pouch
to go to the arcade with them.
I know, I'm so excited.
All by yourself.
I know, it's so scary. I'm thinking about like having to go again on Monday by myself, and I'm already like nervous. My tummy is not happy right now. Oh and then I also got a little key card holder, but it's Sprigatito. So when I get on the trains, we have like I think it's called a Suica card. And you just put your money on it. But it's kind of annoying, like grabbing the card from my jacket and constantly like having to pull it out. And I'm scared I'm gonna lose it. I've already dropped it like 3 times. So I'm gonna get like a little pouch to put it in, and then I'm gonna just like clip this to my jacket right now because it's winter on the inside. And I'll be able to like pull it and scan it. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna look so cool. Yeah. But I just got it because it was WeCat. I love WeCat.
It's cute. Oh, so the Pokemon availability over there.
Oh
to die
my god,
for.
Tony, you would probably have a heart attack. Like some of the stores we walk in, there's just Pokemon everywhere. Pokemon everywhere. It's just, it's crazy.
I'd be so fucking broke, man.
I literally, when I'm like walking around, I'm like, oh my god, Tony would love this. And I'm like, dude, so much money.
Fuck.
So much money to be spent. So when you do come to visit, definitely bring like 2 suitcases. Make sure they're empty as fuck.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm starting a little Sprigatito like collection now because I just have so much. And then, so this is a bag that I made with my mom like a while ago.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so
Queen.
Cute. Wow.
And we made that.
Cute.
But one of the things on it was my little Sprigatito that I got when I was in Japan. It was a gacha machine, so it's like a little keychain there. Oh. But then at the Pokemon Center, they have like the little key, like really tiny clip-ons charms. So it's like the full evolution for Sprigatito on there. So like now I'm like, oh my god, I'm just gonna put like him everywhere on this bag and it's gonna look so good. You know what's funny? Like walking around, I don't really see people accessorize with like charms on their bags unless they're in like middle or high school. And I'm like, I'm like, there's no way. There's like some of the cutest charms I've ever seen in my entire life here. A lot of things Pokemon related. It's totally okay to have Pokemon related stuff like shown on your bags and stuff. And people just don't have the little charms unless they're in middle or high school. And I'm like, oh my god. Where is their sense of whimsy? They're too serious. But that's okay. I'm a foreigner. I can do whatever I want. Well, not really, but like, you know, I can look silly and no one's gonna judge me.
Commit fraud.
They probably will, but okay, maybe I can't do that.
and then leave the country.
Maybe I can't do that.
Dude, I go to fucking game stores here and like, you know what I get? I get fucking cracked out of its mind jank Jigglypuff with its eyes looking opposite directions. Like,
oh my god.
what the fuck?
The bootleg Jigglypuff. Did you see the Pokemon ad with some like celebrities?
For like the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Super Bowl one.
Yes, I did. I watched the whole Super Bowl.
Oh, did you? Did you like it?
It was very boring.
I heard that.
But the game itself was just very uneventful. And I'm like, I'm not really a football person, but like I've seen eventful football games, and that was not eventful at all.
Oh dang!
Halftime show was lit.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to with Bad Bunny.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Suddenly, I'm a Bad Bunny fan.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty good. And some of the commercials were like AI slop, but otherwise,
okay.
They had some good commercials. If you get to watch the Budweiser commercial and the Pokemon commercial, and I think I like the Xfinity commercial because it was all the Jurassic Park actors. Which
that's fun.
Jeff Goldblum is just in everything. He does apartments.com. He did Xfinity. He was in all of them. He was everywhere.
Is that why you like those commercials? Because he was in them? Is that why you're telling me?
I like Jeff Goldblum and
she's pushing her celebrity crush on me. So if
Yeah,
I like him, you're
love
gonna
it.
like him too.
He's only 74 years old, Lynn.
Oh my god.
Well, I need to fact check myself. He's 73 years old, Lynn.
Oh my god.
You know who else has aged very well and honestly looks better than he used to?
Who?
Steve Carell.
Oh, I do like Steve Carell. I found out the other day that he's in 40-Year-Old Virgin. I didn't even realize that. I didn't realize it was him.
It's classic.
I know it is a classic.
Yeah.
It's so funny because in League of Legends, I play a character named Jin, and he's obsessed with the number 4. So my username was 44-Year-Old Vert, and then like Jin, like his name, the way you spell it. And I thought I was so funny and clever for that. And then, like, I remember watching 40-Year-Old Virgin as a like teenager or something like that, and I just never put 2 and 2 together that was him because I've only ever seen him, I guess, like older in The Office, kind of.
Yeah, that was like when I witnessed you discover that Cinna in the Hunger Games is Lenny Kravitz. Which I also had the same realization. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was a crazy discovery too. I'm so bad with like a lot of celebrities and their names, to be fair, but yeah,
me too.
That was a crazy one with Cinna. And then half the time when I see like Cinna on TV, I mean, I don't even say his real name. I'm like, oh my god, that's Cinna, or like in an ad or something. I'm like, wait, I know who that is.
Dude, I had, oh my god, the Bee Movie. I only knew Jerry Seinfeld from the Bee Movie. Like I knew his voice from the Bee Movie. And
like the
Pinto
singing
and I,
like jazz.
Yeah, Pinto and I. What the fuck else? What is he in? He's in Seinfeld, like the show.
Yeah.
And so, which was the more like, you know, older people know.
I didn't even watch
Seinfeld.
that shit. I ain't watch that
like,
shit.
I was like, I was like, I only knew Jerry Seinfeld from the Bee Movie. What do you mean he was in Seinfeld? I've never seen Seinfeld.
Bro.
Oh my god.
I've never really watched it either. Actually, the closest I ever got to watching like Steinfeld was on Twitch when they had like that channel doing like generated. Oh my god, what was it called? Do you remember?
No.
It was like Twitch's version of Steinfeld. And it was just like AI generated, but like before AI was
oh my God,
bad.
no, I do remember that. I remember I remember it
was
had like SpongeBob and shit.
It would actively make an episode, and it'd be like, you know, the laughing segment where I guess Jerry goes up on the microphone and like says a one-liner or whatever. But it was so funny with Twitch chat and the way the characters behave, because they'd just be like sitting down and then all of a sudden they would like float up and like go somewhere in the kitchen, and then they're just like having a conversation about whatever, which makes no sense at all. And then they turn on the microwave, and oh my god, that was my favorite part about it. When the microwave would turn on, Twitch chat would just spam the entire time. So they're having a conversation, the microwave is just in the background like
Oh my god. I remember watching that AI stuff when it was like the SpongeBob segments or whatever, and the conversations that like SpongeBob and Patrick were having just made zero sense at all.
Exactly. That's what it was on Twitch. And then I don't know if it still exists anymore, but yeah. And then the whole AI bad. I don't really know where people draw the line or like when the switch happened with a lot of that stuff, to be fair.
There's definitely a line. And even like people I work with are like obsessed with it and just use it for fucking everything.
You know
There's
what?
just not a smidge of creative thought in their brain.
Are your coworkers the type to like? There's a older AI trend right now where you go to the AI and you type in like your name or whatever and you tell it to make like a caricature of you of your job, and so like people be like sharing them like as a nurse, but like it's the AI drew it and it looks so bad.
It looks so bad.
Something about that trend really attracts I want to say like 40-year-olds in the workforce. Yes. And I'm like always so surprised.
Very like Facebook user type trend for sure. Moms on there. I definitely have some of those, and like I use it, but I only use it to like so that I can work my contract hours. Like emails is kind of the biggest thing because I'm terrified of
I hate doing emails
like parents, and so because I'm like if I slip up on something I'm like I don't want to get in trouble. Parents are so crazy because they'll like try to sue you and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Like last year I just broke down like crying because I was so scared because one girl I just had such a terrible boy. He was awful. Waited until I like turned my back and was helping somebody to full force throw a marker at this girl's forehead. I'm like kind of make my loop back around and I notice she's crying and I'm like, hey, come out in the hallway and tell me what happened. And he's like, you threw a marker at me. I'm like, who threw a marker at you? And he's like, ugh. And so I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, I have to go and talk to the other child, whatever. I tell her to like go and clean up in the bathroom or whatever because she's crying. And not even 5 minutes later, she gets back and my AP is like trying to call me and he's like, what just happened in your class? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like somebody, like she's crying, whatever. And she took her phone to the bathroom and like tried to call her mom and like, you're not supposed to have your phone or anything. So immediately the mom is like calling the school and freaking the fuck out and it's like threatening to sue and like all of this shit. And so the assistant principal was the one who went and dealt with all of this. He was just like, do not go to the front office to leave because like the mom was up there freaking the fuck out. Like she literally drove to the school and everything. And so I was just kind of like stun locked. I'm like, do I even go home right now? Because it was happening at the end of the day.
Right.
And I was just like, I was freaking out because I was like, I didn't see what happened. I'm the one that's supposed to have the supervision on everybody. I didn't see what happened. I was just like so scared of getting like something happening. Nothing ever ended up happening. It was all fine, but I was just like scared. Anyway, that's why I use AI to write emails. So that's where I was going with that.
Can you use AI to monitor your class next?
I just want them to be like perfectly written,
right?
So that yeah. So
I remember as a kid, if something happened and I told my mom about it, it felt like things got a lot more serious involving like school, but things would get like a lot more serious than like what it actually was. And maybe it's just like a little kid, they're in 6th, 7th grade, like explaining, what happened or very quickly sending a text and you just automatically assume the worst.
Yeah.
So I feel like that maybe I mean, obviously the girl has a right to be upset. I can imagine her like going and like just texting really quick. Like, I'm crying in the bathroom. A boy threw a marker at me. And the mom just immediately rage mama bear mode. Although she does have a right to get upset because I would also be really mad. Yeah. I wouldn't blame you though. I mean, because you have a class of like, what, 20 students? Probably more.
I probably had like 28 in that class. It was
That's crazy. That's so many kids too. And if they don't, you talked about like behavioral issues as well. Like just how kids are a little bit more louder now, probably post-COVID. Yeah.
Oh yeah, kids were crazy in 7th grade last year. Oh my god, these 6th graders are much nicer
because they haven't been tainted yet. They're not. They're not really little mean goblins.
Yeah. Some are. but not as many.
Well, that's better.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk more about breaking down, but maybe next week.
Breaking down.
I was gonna be like, what was the last time you had an like breakdown where you just started doing things irrationally? Because mine was yesterday.
Oh my god.
Mine was yesterday. I decided yesterday that I wanted to blow up some of my social media. So I started deleting tweets off of my like throwaway Twitter account, which to be fair, I don't really care for that account anymore, but it was crazy. I was deleting tweets so quickly that it stopped letting me delete my tweets. And so eventually when I get to the end of them, I'm on like I think I just passed like the post where it was like 3 years on Twitter, right? So like when I get to the end of them, I think I'm gonna finally get rid of that account because I'm like, I don't really need this anymore. It was like a way for me to like air my grievances, and like if you knew, you knew because you knew of that account. But if you didn't know or you didn't use Twitter, it's like totally fine too. But I was reading my old tweets and I think I was having like a mental breakdown every other week involving like the move coming back from Germany to the States and then like reading my tweets for prepping for this move. It was so bad. And then I started like favoriting some of them because I was going to share them here. This kind of like opens up another can of worms though. So maybe next week. We'll do it next week. How about that?
Okay, we'll go over your breakdown next week. I enjoy this.
Okay. It was a good breakdown. And Tony was also there like talking me through it for a little bit.
If I had to stop typing at one point because I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to come off as like being mean or something. So I was like, maybe I'll just talk to her with my voice.
No, I don't know. I was in that mental space for like 2 hours and everything blows up, and then I'm just like afterwards I went to take a bath and I was like, man, I was in a silly mood earlier. That's funny.
That's so funny you say that because when my Mies in Tomodachi Life get mad, they want to take baths.
Wait, do they really?
Yeah.
They're just like me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Which so you're dating Pinto, by the way. I can't stop it anymore.
Do you need to kill my me and make a new one? It's okay if it happens.
Kelly is dating John. You're dating Pinto. Mara is dating Hex. I think Bum is dating Charlie.
So much drama. I love it.
It's a lot of drama.
Oh,
it makes me so excited for the new one.
I know. When the new game comes out, it's gonna be so great. Oh my god, I'm gonna be parasocial as fuck when that game comes out.
I'm gonna put everybody that I have in mind right now into my new one as well. I can't wait for the new one to have gay. I'm like, I can't believe this one doesn't have gay. I'm like, who's Bum supposed to be with? He's gay.
He's just celibate. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening with us. If you enjoyed the podcast episode, please leave a like and maybe a comment down below and subscribe if you liked what you listened to today. We also have a bunch of social media. I think it's linked down below.
I posted on Blue Sky.
I'm proud of you. I'm actually very proud of you. I'm proud of us, actually. That was so much work for us. We posted on Blue Sky. Okay, anyway, bye guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.